Okay guys, we are going to talk about a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons ephemera. These don't get around very much. I'm the only person I know that has them. It doesn't mean they're not around. But what we are looking at is an almost complete set of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, 1st edition, Monster Cards. Now these were available in 4 sets of 12-ish cards. Can't remember, it's a bit lame of me to not look it up before I started recording. But I bought some of these on eBay, and then my friend Jessica F, bought me a set of these, the majority of the set, about 3/4 of them, on Etsy. Gave them to me as a present because I was her DM. We were playing some good games and stuff, so we're having some great times. Now, sorry for a little bit of glare. I've got these in protective pockets. I don't remember the name of the size, but Mayfair card sleeves have got card sleeves that almost fit. They stick out kind of like a ½ centimetre on the top, but it's better than nothing, and it's going to keep them. I did this like a lame collector thing. I wiped them off with some paper towel before I sleeved them all up to get all the skin off them and stuff. I know that's not going to keep them preserved forever, but it's a thing that I really wanted to. I really took pride in having these ridiculously, delightfully useless cards. Now I've got 2 here of the Etten, so I'm gonna flip one over here. So we've got the card of the Etten, which I'm going to take out of its sleeve here. Oh, it's still a bit glary. That's alright. Etten, frequency very rare. Surprised only on a 1 morale standard. Chaotic evil, large. They're 13+ feet tall. Number encountered 1 to 4. Their damage is 2d8 and 3d6. They are pretty hard hitters. Ettins are 2-headed giant-like creatures of little intelligence. They live in remote, underground places, preferring the darkness. They are nocturnal and hunt mostly at night. One of an Ettin's 2 heads is always likely to be alert, so they're only surprised on a 1 on a 1d6. Ettins sometimes cooperate with hill, frost, and fire giants. Now they're the evil giants. Ettins attack with both arms, using spike clubs and saplings as weapons. The left head controls the left arm, causing 2d8 points of damage with each blow. The right head controls the right arm, which is more powerful, causing 3d6 of damage with each blow. Ettins have been known to occasionally lair with 1 to 2 cave bears and such. Now, the Etten, they're shown in a very pig-like manner. But what was really great about these cards is when they were new. Oh, sorry, one thing I didn't mention there. It shows here on your bottom corner, MM40, Monster Manual 40. Some of these refer you to the Fiend Folio. Some of them, such as the Gelatinous, is new. Now, didn't. I should have got it out, especially. But move around here a bit. I'll give you a bit of a rambling at random through here. We've got a mummy, Monster Manual 72. There's a gorgon. Now there's an Afriti from the elemental plane of fire. And there's another axe beak. This is a really, really good Errol Otis picture of an Umber Hulk, landscape oriented card, and we've got a Rust Monster, which is a particularly nice card. Now, one of the things back in the late 70s when these were new, these were the only way you could see your monsters in colour. This was the only product, apart from the cover of the Monster Manual and the Fiend Folio, that had monsters in full living colour. Now, interestingly, a new creature here was the Thrycreen. Later a playable character in second edition AD&D. Playable race. Okay, I can't find it. I wasn't smart enough to lay it out ahead of time, but I did lay it out. The Gelatinous Cube. Look out, it's coming right for you. The Gelatinous Cube. Movement rate 6 inches. So that's half a foot scale on the tabletop. But yeah, the Gelatinous Cube is just always a favourite of mine. I've always loved the Gelatinous Cube. Look, I'm not going to go through all these. I will link in the description. These are available scanned. You don't need to go out and spend a lot of money to get these. We've got the Demon Type 5, sort of the busty demon. But the real reason I wanted these is, I mean, some of this art is great. Like that's a Willingham Manta Ray. That's really quite good. But I'm a real sucker for this Errol Otis, rare Errol Otis art that doesn't appear in a lot of the different monster manuals. He did get a lot of Guernseys, but we have the Roper, that really great colour illustration of the Roper. That's by Errol Otis. And I'm going to thrash around for another moment because I thought there was another really good Errol Otis piece that I had here, but I've misplaced it. But I look also the demon, the succubus demon is another really. Now if you look at that and you look at the Bride of Dracula with Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee in it, that, apart from the wings on the back, that's what the Brides of Dracula look like. They're in the 90s and they were running around, you know, trying to enslave men, as vampires do. But yeah, this is just a lovely oddity that I managed to pick up, and it's a really prized possession. I keep them in a bag, hidden away. Don't really get them out much, but I just thought I'd make a little video and show everyone all these just great cards. these great cards. And I'm going to end with Dracula himself. Well, the vampire. Okay, have a great evening. Hope you guys enjoy checking this out. And hopefully I'll make a synthesizer video in the next couple of days. Okay, Gelatinous Cube out.